The purpose of this video is to go over the R.A.C.E acronym for writing. It should help make responses in writing a lot stronger if you are following these few rules.
The first letter is R. That means restate or reword the question. For example, if the question was something like, how did Harry Potter feel when he found out he was a wizard? You would say, Harry Potter had many feelings when he found out he was a wizard. Period. There's your first sentence.
The next letter is A. This means answer the question. Think about all the questions that might be asked, because there's usually more than one. In the Harry Potter example, after my statement, then I can start answering the question. Harry Potter was in shock when he found out he became a wizard. And then I could give more details coming up with the next letters.
C is cite evidence. So after I gave my example of Harry was feeling shocked, I would use evidence to show where I found that information. So in this case, it would be chapter 4, Keeper of the Keys, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So that is pretty wordy, so I could just say in chapter 4 or in the Keeper of the Keys chapter. I could be using a page number or a paragraph number if it's a smaller text. But now I would find that information where I think it shows that he's shocked. He's kind of shaking his head, so I would use some of those details. He's like, no, this can't be me. You've got the wrong person.
The last letter is E, which is explain. So now I'm going to explain the evidence I found in my text. So I just said that Harry Potter was kind of shaking his head. He was in disbelief that he wasn't a wizard. So I would use some of that evidence to further explain. Like, this shows he was shocked because he didn't believe Hagrid at first, and Hagrid had to sit and explain it to him. So I would use some of those evidence words to help would say this shows. You could say this means, I believe, for example. So this is what explain means.
So when you put all of the letters together, your R.A.C.E response should look something like this. Harry Potter had many feelings when he found out he was a wizard. One of his feelings was shock. In the chapter called Keeper of the Keys, Hagrid tells Harry he's a wizard. Immediately, Harry was surprised and couldn't believe what was happening. This shows that Harry was in shock hearing the information. You can then add more feelings, or you can wrap it up with one more sentence, but I did give 5 sentences, and I will try and type that somewhere on here so you can see what it would look like. Thank you for watching.